They led one of the world's largest armies, trained to conquer Ukraine in 3 days, but now they are being buried in silence. One by one, Russian top generals are dying. On the front lines, in car bombs, and some says in secret purges beneath the Kremlin itself. From the snowing trenches of Bakhmut to the dark corridors of Moscow, this is the story of Putin's disappearing warlords. Welcome to Global Affairs Tonight, and this is Mr. Bravo, and you are watching Putin's Generals' Death, Purchase, and the Battle of Truth. Chapter 1: The Rank of Power. Since the invasion of Ukraine began in February 2022, Russia has leaned heavily on its top brass. General-led operations from the front defying conventional military doctrine. Among them were the biggest names like General Andriy Shokovsky, General Vladimir Frolov, Lieutenant General Roman Kutuzov, General Oleg Tosokov. These were not armchair officers. These were Putin's elite, battle-tested, hardened, loyal to the regime. And then the death begins. Chapter 2: Kill List, Battlefield Losses. Ukraine claimed it has killed over a dozen senior Russian generals and commanders through sniper, HIMARS strikes, and sabotage. Here are confirmed battle deaths up to July 2025. Major General Andriy Shokovsky, sniper in Ostmol 2022. Major General Vladimir Frolov, siege at Mariupol 2022. General Roman Kutuzov, Luhansk region 2022. Lieutenant General Oleg Tosokov, missile strike Verdinsk 2023. Major General Mikhail Kozakov, Kashk drone strike July 2025. Ukraine's strategy is clear: cut off the head of the snake. And with real-time intel from Western partners, Russia's commanders' centers became open season. But not all generals killed in Ukraine. Some died far away from the battlefield. Chapter 3: Death Inside Russia. 2024, Moscow. Lieutenant General Igor Karolov, a Russian head of nuclear, chemical, biological defense, is killed by a scooter bomb outside his apartment. An Uzbek citizen is arrested, allegedly a Ukrainian SPU recruit. April 2025, Yaroslav Mushkilik, Deputy Chief of General Staff, dies in a car bomb in a quiet street of Belishkia. No group claimed responsibility. These were not random explosions. These were high-precision assassinations, and they were not called out in war zones. They happened in Russian soil. Chapter 4: Who is behind these killings? Ukrainian intelligence had gone global, from sabotage units in Crimea to sleeper cells in Moscow. Ukrainian war has spilled beyond borders. Western intel officials confirm Ukraine with US and UK assisted in target high-value Russian military assets. Not just tanks, but the brain behind the war machines. Still, some suspect an even darker force at play. Chapter 5: The Purge Theory. Is Putin executing his own generals? Telegram channels tied to Russian military insider whisper of secret arrests. Court-martial behind closed doors, and generals who disappear after criticizing the war. Some were reportedly locked in underground bunkers in Serbia, buried alive in punishments. But here's the truth: these stories, however compelling, remain unverified. No Western agency, No whistleblower, no family member has confirmed the buried alive narrative. What is confirmed is that Putin's inner circle has grown paranoid, and even his top men are not safe. Chapter 6: The Map of Death. Let's trace the pattern. 30 months of war, 12 confirmed general deaths, 5 assassinations inside Russia. This is no coincidence. This is a war on Russian leadership itself. Unlike World War II, this is not fought only with tanks and trenches. It's fought with satellites, deep fake, and car bombs. Chapter 7: The Falling Silhouettes. Putin once ruled with a strong hand. His general marched proudly, their medals jingling with war stories. Today, they die anonymously, their funerals hushed, their names erased from the public memory. This war was not just taken Ukraine cities, it has consumed Russian most powerful men. Chapter 8: Who is next? General Valery Gerasimov, Russia's top military general commander, has vanished from the public since March 2025. Shoigu rarely appears in uniform. Even Putin is now surrounded only by FSB guards. So the question remains, who's really in charge? And how long until the next general dies? This war begins with tanks. It may end with the death of trust inside the Kremlin itself. This is Mr. Bravo. Stay vigilant, stay informed, stay tuned, and of course, stay awake. Global Affairs Tonight, because what they hide, we expose. Subscribe.